Hang on, give me 1 second. I'll be right there. Make sure I don't hit my head. Okay, I think we're good. So if you haven't guessed by now, I'm sitting on my standing desk and I've spent a lot of time with it over the last few months, and I thought it was about time to share with you my thoughts and experience on this standing desk. All right, so let's get into it. Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, thank you for clicking on this video. My channel is all about sharing my experiences and honest opinion on affordable products, so that way you have all the facts before you make your purchase. And all I ask in return is a small favor: consider subscribing and smashing that like button. Now first, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce the name of this company. This is the name, and if you know how to pronounce it, please let me know in the comments, but for the entirety of this video, I'm just gonna call it the standing desk frame. I wanna give a quick shout out to one of my good friends, Steven. He was the one who told me about this standing desk frame. He owns a similar one, and if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have purchased this. So thanks a lot, Steven. And he also has a YouTube channel where he does automotive repairs and tips and tricks. So please go show him some love. You can find his channel up here or in the description below. I purchased this standing desk frame for $299 on Amazon, and it's one of the highest rated ones available. It has 4.7 stars. Now this desktop is completely separate and not included with the frame. I did a video a few months ago about my office remodel, and if you're interested in seeing that process and how I did this wood top, you can click on the link up here or find the link in the description below. The entire frame is made of a heavy, thick steel and large feet to maintain its center of gravity. Holds up to 270 pounds on dual motors with a 2-stage height adjustment and an anti-collision system. It has a LED keypad with a memory controller for 4 different presets. The height range is 27.1 all the way up to 45.2 inches. The leg frames can be adjusted to fit almost any desktop size from 42.3 to 70.9 inches. It does come in a pretty heavy box, so you'll definitely need 2 people to help you lift it. But the assembly was quick and simple, and I had the frame set up in about 20 to 30 minutes. I spent way more time setting up the desktop and doing cable managing. Once I set up the width of the frame to fit my desktop, which is about 4 feet, I used the provided screws to secure it down and made sure everything was even and level. I did my best to cable manage and keep everything nice and clean underneath, so there was no hanging wires. I first used this fun tack to temporarily hold things into place, so that way I know how things are going to be laid out. Once I figured out the placement of all the wires, I used these adhesive adjustable clips to secure everything down. Then on the leg frames, I put a cable tray to route all the power cables that goes into this little kind of box to hide all the wires and surge protector. Now of course there's multiple ways to set this up, but I found this to be the easiest and best way, and I didn't want to install the surge protector underneath because I wasn't sure if the power cable was going to reach the outlet. Now at the start of this video you probably heard the motors, but here it is again with a mic right up against it. There's a slight hum to it, but it's really not going to interfere with anything you're doing unless you were recording a YouTube video. Now, I don't have a whole lot on this standing desk. It's pretty bare bones, but I'll tell you what I got so far. I just have a company laptop here connected to an old AOC gaming monitor, and then this white monitor arm. And then on the corner, I have the Govee Go lamp, and I actually did a review on that, and you can check that out up here or find the link in the description below. And then just a Razer gaming pad with a Logitech mouse. Now, once working from home comes to a sad end, I do want to get a beefy laptop with a dock and a stand, and then eventually use this area for editing mostly. Now this is one of the heights I have in my preset, which is perfect for my height and whenever I want to stand up and do some work. And it sits about midway here in my stomach, but the main reason why I wanted to show you this is, let's say for instance you bump into it, or you're getting angry and you're pulling on it for some reason. It does have a slight kind of wobble. So you see here, if I kind of jiggle it left and right a little bit, you can kind of see it moving, ever so slightly, but it does have a little bit of a wobble to it. Nothing crazy, nothing to be worried about. It's definitely not going to tilt over or anything like that, but I just want to make you aware of it. So far, there's only 2 things I didn't like about this standing desk frame. One of them being the keypad. Sometimes you have to press on the buttons 2 or 3 times in order for it to wake up and be able to adjust the frame. Now, the other thing is maybe a personal preference. I wish there was a pass-through hole or maybe a few more options for cable management. For instance, in the middle, there's really no way to pass the cables through from one side to another, you have to go over everything. I just wish there was a few more options for cable management. Maybe that's a integrity issue, meaning if they have any holes anywhere in the frame that it can sag or break eventually. Now, if you're lucky enough to work from home, then you probably already know some of the benefits of owning a standing desk, but it'll definitely be better for your posture, reduce stress, and boost productivity. You can definitely notice a difference when you're using a standing desk than just sitting at one for multiple hours. Like I said before, I've been using it for multiple months while working from home, and I absolutely love it. I feel like I'm much more concentrated and I have way less back pains at the end of the day. I highly recommend you switch to a standing desk. There's really no reason not to. I think this is a great choice for a standing desk frame. It's affordable, it's well built, it's solid, it's quiet, and it works really well. Now, if you're interested in the standing desk frame or any other products I talked about in this video, you can find all the links in the description below. If you do decide to purchase any of these products using my links, it does help support the channel at no cost to you. All right, that's it everybody. I'm out of here. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time.